Hey everyone, Hunter Yola from LEGO Studios. Welcome to another episode of Building Hoth. Today we're doing Building Hoth episode 2 or week 2. Now in today's episode, sadly I didn't get my parts in that I was hoping to get in. They didn't get here. I have a feeling that they're gonna come tomorrow. The day I'm recording this is Friday. And it's going up on Saturday. That's how I do these segments. I have a feeling that my package of parts are going to come tomorrow, just because that's usually my luck, where if I record a video that I needed something in and it doesn't get in by that time, it usually comes in the next day. Now you may be wondering, why don't you just wait till tomorrow, which is Saturday, to record the video? That way you might get the pieces. Well, my main problem with that is I have less time, because tomorrow I have some stuff I need to do, but if I add the whole segment in, I have to record, edit, and upload. So that pushes more time, as well as then when it's uploading, it takes a bit to upload. So I like it this way, where I record it on Fridays, and it's uploaded by the time. So in this segment, we figured out what plans we wanted. Most of you voted on Plan 2, which in my opinion is the better choice. Again, I like both of them, but I definitely prefer Plan 2, and most of you guys agreed. So that is the plan we are going to be using for building Hoth. Now, I do have quite a few bricks, so I'm going to try and lay out a grid for the trench, because I don't want to just lay out these base plates and then call that a segment, because that's pretty lame. So what I'm going to do is lay out these base plates. I still got to open them, but they'll be opened up in a bit. So I'm going to lay them down. I'm going to put the Technic pin parts in place so I can show you what I meant by the segments of the MOC. And then, of course, I will show you guys what the trench is going to end up looking like, in scale. And then that's going to be calling the episode. So this is probably going to end up being a smaller episode. But definitely next week the parts will be in. They most definitely will be in. And sadly, by the time they get here, I might have to place it in another order. But I think that's going to be it. So I think that's it for the intro. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let's get right into it. Okay, starting off today's episode, I wanted to show you guys some things. I went through all my collection to get as many bricks as I could, because I did order almost 200 bricks or something like that off of Lego.com. And as I mentioned in the intro, I did not get them, which is really upsetting. I was really hoping that they would get here in time for the second episode, but I have a feeling they're going to come in tomorrow. Now, if they do, that's pretty ironic and probably my luck. That tends to happen, as I mentioned in the intro. So I will show you guys some things that I already have. This is mainly filler brick. So this is going to be like bricks that I'm going to have inside the plates, inside the ground and all that. It's pretty much the non-pretty ones that you're going to want to see on that border. Because on the borders of the MOC, I'm going to have white bricks to make it look a lot nicer. And then, of course, the trenches are going to have tan. Now, I have a few tan bricks. I think I have like over 20 right now, and I'm going to show you guys what that's going to look like on the base plates, and I'm going to put all of them down in just a minute, but I did want to show you guys what I had. So this is most of my bricks. This isn't, of course, all of it, so this might seem small. That's because it kind of is. These aren't all my bricks. These are just small little things. Some of these, like 1x parts, these are from the Hoth part, because I did that two base plate Hoth piece that I had. I did take that apart, and I'll show you some of the parts. That's like most of these 1x plate, not plates, but bricks are. So this is a box of a bunch of different bricks. A lot of blue, a lot of red, quite a few yellow and brown. Definitely a lot of dark gray. So most of this is going to be filler brick. Now, again, the white and tan bricks are all going to be for the border of the mock. So the white border is going to make it a lot nicer. Say if I had red bricks peeking out, or blue bricks, or green bricks, or stuff like that. I want the borders of the mock, which I'm meaning, the side of the mock. I want it to look a lot nicer than, if I had red bricks mixed with white bricks, mixed with blue bricks, and all that. So there's a bunch of bricks that will be added into the mock. I just wanted to show you guys that. Again, I have some more that I still need to go through. And I'm probably going to, at some point, pick up a bin of Legos, which is like those creator brick sets. So I'm going to try and pick some up at some point. Now here are a few plates and a few things that were in the that Hoth mock that I did take apart. I thought about recording that, but I was like, you know what? You guys aren't going to want to see me taking apart this. So I'm not going to record it. Because I didn't think you guys were going to enjoy that. So there's a bunch of different one by pieces. Like I've got some cheese slopes, one plate, one plate, and a few other things in here. That's just a little bit. That's like for nice looking textures, or say what's the name of these guys? Just snow drifts or stuff like that. Just little details. Then again, these are a cup of these Technic 1x4s. I will be using these guys in today's segment. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by these are going to be holding the base plates together. So I will be placing that down just in just a minute. This is filled of quite a few of the trench pieces that I was using. I ordered a lot of trench parts in my order. I'm not joking. I ordered a lot. Then these are just some of the plates that were in there. So just wanted to show you guys some of that. Move that off to the side. Now I do have my plans over here. Just wanted to show you guys. This is the plan. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. But yeah, this is the plan we are going for. Plan 2 or page 2 or whatever. This is the one I have figured out. I asked you guys last week in the first episode to vote, and most of you guys did vote for number 2, which I'm quite happy about, because I still kind of like the number 1, but again, this one is much better. Most people were saying that this is the one they would do. So page 2 is these two tables for the time being, where this one right here, the front one, is this table that is sitting on this far back one, which has echo base, is going to be on that table. So in today's segment, we're going to put down the 8 base plates. I'm going to kind of try and outline the trenches. I'm going to add the Technic pin bricks to show you guys what I mean by the segments. Now, this is going to be the one we're going to be starting to work on, is the landmass. The reason why is I bought a lot of trench pieces, so I'm going to try and get the trenches and the groundwork done first before I work on Echo Base. Because I have a few things I need to order and purchase for Echo Base that I haven't yet, so I'm not going to go straight to Echo Base when I don't have much stuff for that, where I do have quite a few things for the actual groundwork, which I think you guys will enjoy a lot better, a lot more in the beginning. So we are going to start off in this section. This is going to be section 1. This is going to be section 2. And again, I just wanted to show you guys this one. Why I like this one the most is this does have the option of extending, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up extending this, just because I would love... James and I have been talking about this for quite a bit, because he is going to be popping in on some of these episodes and helping me out with this. So what I mean by I like the idea of extending this is because James and I have been talking about, no, not this year, but at some point taking this to a convention. So when this is all done, taking this to a convention, and that's why the Technic pin bricks are going to help us, be able to move this, because it's got to be, movable. It can't be, one giant chunk, because that's going to be a pain and not impossible, but not really possible. So we would love to do take this to when it's complete. Take this to a convention, say Brickworld Chicago or something like that, being that's the nearest. So I would love to do that, and that's why it would be even cooler if it was three tables wide or tables long. So just wanted to show you guys the plans one last time. I'm going to place down the base plates now and show you guys what that's going to end up looking like, and then I'll take another pause and place down the Technic pieces and the bricks to show you guys the most part what it's going to end up looking like. So let's get right into that. And we're back. So I'm just going to show you guys what this looks like right now, and then I'm going to place down the Technic pin pieces and of course the bricks. So I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like. I did open up 8. I have the last 2 ones that I bought off of Amazon right there. Now I will have to buy more. I have to buy about 6 more for that table, then another 8 for the final table. That isn't that hard because I went to Walmart one day and I bought them for cheaper than you would expect. So I'm gonna pick up some more at some time. Right now I don't need them, but near I will have to pick up some more. But I did want to show you guys what this looks like. 8 base plates looks like, by itself, because this is probably not going to end up looking like this for a while. So that's 8 whole base plates. I think that looks so really cool. Even without the bricks and the Technic pins, it just looks really cool by itself. So I'm going to pause the video again, set up the Technic pins, and probably some of the bricks. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I placed all the bricks I could, and of course the Technic pins, and I'll show you guys that. Now, you might see in the corner that that's white bricks and not tan bricks. The reason why that's like that is because I kind of ran out of my tan bricks. Now don't worry, that isn't all my tan bricks, because of course I ordered more, and I'll be able to we'll fix this. Now you may be wondering, it's like, wait, that's the trench? No, this is just the outlining of the trench. Now the trench is going to end up around this height, just because the plates are going to end up looking, give me a second, about the height, yeah, about the height range right there. So that's about 3 bricks and a plate higher than the plate level. So this is of course is going to be the ground. This is going to be the ground level of the trench, but of course this is not going to end up looking like the final rendition of the trench, just because that's a super long skinny line. This is just there for an example. I'm going to get the more trench, not trench pieces, but the tan pieces. I'll be able to fill it out, make it look a lot nicer. So this is just supposed to get the idea, what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. Let me look at the camera. So it's supposed to get the idea of the trench down. So, of course, it's going to stop right there, and right there is because on that section, it's going to end out on that side, and it's going to end out on that side. So, it's not going to end the trench on this base plate. It's going to end out on that section of the mock. So, that's what I put down for the bricks. Of course, I'll switch them out when I get more bricks in. Now, also, I did lay the with this guy. I did lay the Technic pieces down, as you can see, as well as some dark gray bricks to show you, one to hold it together. So what I mean by sections of the mock is this is one section, this guy is one section, this guy is one section, and so is that guy. So it all fits together like in a giant piece. And what I'm going to do is in between these guys, I'm going to be placing a Technic pin, and I'm going to put them in between these so they can fit together. It's going to make it a lot nice. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have about 6 on each one. And that's not even the half of it. I had to times it by 2 because being that it's going to be another 3 bricks high, I need to place another one above this guy. So what I'm going to do is put a brick on top of that and then another one. That way it's a lot more stable. So these guys are actually quite useful. You guys may not know this, but these Technic pin pieces, I don't know the exact name of these. These guys are surprisingly really useful, especially when doing a mock at this size. Because say you want to take it to a convention, like I was saying, that James and I were talking about, they're really useful to take these apart because now these are kind of fragile right now because there's no pieces on it other than the Technic pins and 2 bricks. So it's kind of flimsy right now just because there's nothing on it. But when it's like a full-on built, it's fully built and all that, it's got bricks on it, it's got plates, it's a lot more stable. That's a lot easier to carry around than, say, in sections than in big chunks that you had to take apart and have to rebuild next when you get there, where you can just slide them right in, and it's a lot easier. So I like this way. A lot of course, I'm not the first one to use this. A lot of other people use this, and it is definitely the smartest choice, especially if you're wanting to move this. But I did want to show you guys what I had. Move it up. Some things right there. Some more on the edges. I did place these down to make sure that when I do end up extending it, they're already there, and I don't have to take, apart it and then, set it back up with these guys there. It's just easier if they're already there, and that way, if I do add the extra table, I can do that so easily. And if I end up not doing it, then it does nothing. It's just there for aesthetics. So this is where I'm going to call the episode quits. Again, this is a bit shorter than the previous one. Not by much, but it is. Now, I have a few things I need to say. I'm not for sure if I want to build on camera in the segments, just because that does take a bit of time. And I want you guys to let me know, because I have a few ideas of how building this. One of my ideas is doing a stream on a Friday. Now, as you guys know, my friends and I get together on Friday to watch a Marvel movie. I am sorry for that. I was needed for something. So what I was trying to say is, I'm debating on doing this, but previously on Friday nights, my friends would get together at here, and then we would watch a Marvel movie for the Marvel Marathon, for up to Infinity War. And today was the final day. We watched Thor Ragnarok. Final day. No more. Next week we're seeing Infinity War, so we're all good. So I am now free on Fridays. And I was like, well, I can probably do something on Fridays, but what? And so I was thinking, which would you guys rather see? Me build on camera right now, or me build on stream? I like both options, but building on camera kind of does take a bit of time. I have to get my camera all set up and, probably have to time lapse, and I'm fine doing that. It's just a lot more editing for myself. Then the live stream one, I would build it on camera and show it off on video. And if I do the live stream, I get to talk to you guys while I'm building it. But I'm not for sure. I wanted to let you guys know. I don't mind either way. This is not one of the things like the plans for the mock. This one, I don't mind doing either one. So let me know in the comments whether you want me to build off camera or on camera or on live stream on Friday nights. So let me know. But I think that's going to call it an end for the episode. It doesn't seem like we got much done, but to be completely honest, we did get quite a few things done, being, setting up the kind of skeleton of the mock. But I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely hit the like button, as well as if you're add-on new to this channel, definitely think about subscribing. Again, stay tuned for future episodes of Building Hoth. I upload them on Saturdays. I try to make this a weekly series. That way it doesn't get skipped or something like that, like the previous series. So let me know in the comments also whether you want me to change anything about this series or how I do the series in general. So I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.